Hello everyone, Thor here. Just want to welcome you to this year's Camp Creepy, my Halloween special. I have a lot planned for it. I plan to do more with this review, but had a little bit of technical issues. Hopefully all that worked out for the rest of them. We'll see. Worst case, I'll have to do a couple this way, but it's fine. We'll make it work. This mic's better anyway. That's besides the point. I hope everyone's been well. I have a bunch of good movies I want to review. I love this time of year and I love a lot of these films. But it's a 20-year anniversary of one of my favorite games. Let's see. Part 2, Silent Hill Part 2. And there was a fan film, and I watched it, and I wanted to talk about that. So when I dive in, there will be spoilers for Silent Hill 2. It's a 20-year-old game, if you don't know. The twist at the end, it's a big part of... it's a big part of this fan film, so... You know, I'd click off if you're concerned about that, but I'm pretty sure this fan film, it's called Road of Guilt. It could be considered a new interpretation of Silent Hill 2, but I think it's more of, it might be an expansion on either the in-water ending or the one where he escapes with Maria, because it shows her coughing at the end, and I'll get into that in a moment. It's about 15 minutes long. It's pretty interesting. They have him talking. They kind of jump around a bit, but he's driving down a road. It looks like he's being haunted by Pyramid Head.
Back to where we first met.
Which is Pyramid Head in Silent Hill 2 is a manifestation of James Sunderland's guilt. It's making him suffer for what he did to Mary. So in Silent Hill 2, he murders his wife Mary. She's in the trunk of his car, but he has trouble accepting what he did. So he has a sheet of paper and there's a note from her to meet her in Silent Hill. He thinks she died 3 years ago from the illness when he actually killed her. Later you see the piece of paper and it's completely blank. He just made it all up. He's still being followed by Pyramid Head. He's talking to a therapist. So my theory is this is the Maria ending, and maybe because he goes into the trunk and you notice he looks at something, there's obviously someone in the trunk. Either still Mary or it's Maria this time. And it's about him, you know, accepting what he did. And that's what this whole thing's about is it's called Road of Guilt. It's him accepting his guilt. So, you know, they hit a lot of the important parts. Like, you know, they throw the fog in once he finally gets back there. And then they imply that he never left. So that's what I think is... It was his. That's I really lean towards. It's the Maria ending because I think he escaped with Maria. She got sick, as they implied in Silent Hill 2, and he killed her just like Mary. And it's just the same vicious cycle. And that's why they're saying like you never left Silent Hill. You've always been here. You're always a part of it. You know, until you come to terms or you know pay the consequences of your actions. So. He gets chased by Pyramid Head, and his plan is to bring Pyramid Head back to Silent Hill.
Look at the environment you have created. It's everything you wished for. You do see him as a divine power, like a god within you. Did he really follow you back? Or have you always been here?
Which he does, but then he runs into another character that kind of like implies that he never left because he's just been stuck at that part of his life. So he tries to, you know, find an escape, and he finally finds a way to get out of it. And it really kind of goes along with the in water ending. So I think that's the only way for him to escape this Silent Hill, and this what it's the only way for him to escape Silent Hill and escape what he's done is to end it and run away. So it was definitely an interesting fan film. I thought it was pretty good. I have a few small nitpicks that I don't agree with, but it's his own take and twist. I mean, everyone interprets Silent Hill differently. Um, I've been streaming a lot and go to Thor Effect Gaming, twitch.tv/Thor Effect Gaming. Come hang out sometime. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I plan to do a lot of scary games. Definitely, I modded Silent Hill 2, and there's like a HD fan mod, so I'm gonna play through that. Can't wait. I can't wait to go back to this game. I haven't played it in probably like 15 years, so I'd love to go through the story again and you know see if I pick up any other things from the game that I didn't notice when I was younger. So look forward to a bunch of more reviews, and happy Halloween, everyone. I love this time of year, so can't wait to put more out there, and I will see you in the next one.